I am that person. You know the one that always responds to every message, usually as quickly as possible, because I always have the damn thing. I have the phone all the time, right? And if I don't have the phone, I have the watch. And that way, I was always connected. Because then, if anybody needed anything, I was there. Then, it turns out, I don't need to be that person. Certainly not all the time. And really, what I've started to realize is that it's stressing me out more than I knew. So I started small. I got a watch. Look at it. It's an old school Timex watch. Digital. You know what it does? It tells me the time. Tells me the time and the day of the week and the date. That's it. And yesterday I went to go to bed, and as I always do, because last night was the first time I put it on, was yesterday. And as I always do before bed, I went to go take off my watch to put it on the charger. Then I remembered, it's an analog watch. I don't need to charge it every night. What? You know how long it's been since I didn't have to charge my watch at night? I literally smiled the moment I realized it, because I was like, yes, not another thing to charge. Because charging is it drives me crazy. And also, I love all the smart things. I love them. But it drives me batshit. So we're gonna start small. Got the watch. And this morning, I left my Apple Watch on the charger. That was cool. The other thing I did, I turned off most notifications on my phone. And I say most, so all the apps, the extra apps. I left messages on, I left email on, and I left phone on. And we're gonna see how this goes. I also purchased a brick, an app blocker. If you don't know what the brick is, let me tell you a little bit about it. It's essentially a physical device. It is a square little brick, if you will. It's just magnetic, piece of plastic. And it has a little NFC chip in it. And the cool thing about it is that you program it in the app, in the brick app, and you essentially say, these are the apps that I want bricked or blocked. And that way, you have to tap your phone on it, and when you tap it on there, all those apps are blocked. No longer can you go into it. Now, that means if I have the brick at home and I block it before I leave, guess what? I don't get to have those apps until I get back and tap it on the brick again. Okay, listen. This is such a ridiculous thing to say, but I'm scared of that. It's giving me this anxiety in my heart. And that's exactly why I need it. Exactly why I want it. Because that is not okay. I do not have any desire to feel that way about a phone. Because that's what it is. It's a phone. That's it. And because of that, I'm super stoked to get this brick and see how it goes. I also bought a second one, so I'm going to compare the two. But, if you've had one of these, I would love to know what you think of it. And if you have thoughts about sort of the control that apps and devices have over you, I'd be really curious what you're doing about that, if anything. Because for a long time I was like, yeah, it's fine. Everybody's doing it. That should have been my first clue. I don't want to be doing everything everybody else is doing. But I think there's going to be a fine line for me, because I do want to stay connected. But what I don't want is scrolling, like doom scrolling. And I want to get busy with creating. I don't need to be busy with consumption. Does that make sense? I'm having fun with all these, with the YouTube channels and Amazon influencer, and I think that the more time I spend consuming instead of creating, the worse I feel. So, hang out with me. Let's see how this goes. Stick around.